Okay. Hi, everybody. We can't hear Dr. Gilbert. So she's here in spirit, but we can't hear her. She's here, but we can't hear her. So she can sort of mime, reactions to sleep. And this is really just a practice for her to get better at her acting. All right, here we are. We are here with our daily show. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Hopefully you can hear me okay, but I know that you guys, I can't hear Dr. Gilbert, and I don't think you can hear her either. We'll find out when it gets posted. But we are doing the Sleep Smarter book with Shawn Stevenson. This is what we've been working through week by week on Thursdays, around 12 o'clock, usually between 12 and 12:15. And we're working through chapter by chapter, trying to talk about the different suggestions and ways that we can improve sleep hygiene, get better sleep. We know that sleep is so deeply connected and interwoven to all of our well-being. What happens at night impacts your day, and how your day goes impacts your night. And we need good rest to be able to be healthy, strong, happy, and make the choices daily that we want to make. So it also has all these, impacts on our weight and our metabolism and, all the sciencey stuff. So this is a great resource for you if you want to check this book out. This week we are talking about chapter. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, play your position.
Yes.
So chapter 15, talking about play your position. So he's talking all about the different positions, which I think is very interesting that he has pictures of people sleeping. And are you a side sleeper, a back sleeper, a front, on your belly sleeper? Yeah, side sleep. She's showing you all the sleeps. I mean, there's like crazy sleep, right? Crazy sleeper. And these can impact your sleep. I don't know about you, but I've woken up in the middle of the night sometimes on my belly and don't know how I got there. And my neck is like broken, right? And I can't get it to the other side and it hurts and I'm all uncomfortable. And so I have to get back to a normal position. So he talks about three power tips. Every week we talk about the power tips at the back of each chapter to kind of summarize what he talks about. First one is having a healthy sleep position. So trying to start off in the right position is a helpful way to, get you going and sleeping through the night in the good position. So setting up, do you need better pillows? Do you start off on your side? If you wake up in the middle of the night and you're on your back and you find you're snoring or you're not sleeping well, right? Your mouth is agape and your mouth is all dried out. Get back into the side position and try to, get through the night in the good position. You can wedge pillows, right, on your back behind you so that you don't flip back over. There are things like t-shirts that have like sewn in tennis balls. So that if you roll over, like for people who snore, so if they roll over, they feel this ball in the back of their, and then it gets them to roll back over.
Right.
Without their partner having to like elbow and, plug their nose or something to get them to wake up. So finding the right position for you, there's lots of different ways to sleep. I really love power tip number 2 though, because he talks about communicating with your partner and communicating what you need. Yeah, so important. So much of the healthy lifestyles that Dr. Gilbert and I talk about every day with each other and with patients and clients, it's all about communicating with the people around you so that you can, first of all, be intentional about and proactive about what you need and want. Number 2, so you can let other people help you improve. If 9 times out of 10, the people who love you and care about you, if you let them in on what you're trying to do and ask for help, hey, it's really helpful for me if you could. Hey, I'm really trying to do this thing and it's helpful if we don't, right? Fill in the blanks. When you approach it with good communication styles and with the posture of asking, could you help me with this? Could you support me in this? I'm asking for your support. Really? I think you might be surprised at how far that goes with the people who love you. And sleeping is no different. We can't just complain about, our sleep partner or get mad at them or yell or be frustrated and just kind of give up. How about communicating and saying, hey, here's what I'm noticing about my sleep. I need better sleep. Could we try this or that? right? Different types of sheets to feel cooler. We've talked about the window open at night, darker lights, or having those little red lights. No media or television in the room. And Dr. Gilbert has used herself as an example of working together with her spouse, getting that TV
really good.
out of the bedroom. Right. But it happens through communication. It happens through, hey, let's work this through. And sleep positions is no different. Perhaps you guys need to talk about getting a different bed or a different style of mattress or different pillows, like I mentioned. But making sure that both people feel comfortable about what you're trying to accomplish and how you're trying to sleep. I would ask Dr. Gilbert if she had ideas about this, and I know she does.
I do. I have so many ideas.
She's going crazy. Yeah, her brain's like, I want to say something. All right. Well, the third tip, and I think that this is really interesting. I wish we could talk about this because I do want to know what your thoughts about this are, is the mattress. So the toxicity of mattresses. What is this? I've never heard about this before. Yeah. So he talks about set your sights on getting a non-toxic, non-off-gassing mattress that has a higher level of resiliency than the industry standard. Again, you spend about 1/3 of your entire life on the mattress you choose. Think about it. We sleep for 1/3 of our lives. Right. And, I know that people love to have a nice car to drive in if they commute, right? Well, I drive long hours and, I'm driving to and from work 30 minutes, maybe an hour. I want to have a nice, comfortable car, autopilot or, heated handles, and all this stuff. And we put money into our cars, but we don't spend nearly 1/3 of our lives in our car. No, but we sleep for 1/3 of our lives.
Yeah.
That kind of puts it in perspective, right?
Yeah. Right.
How important a mattress is. So important. And they're so expensive. I know they are. And it's so hard to spend that money on something that you're not aware of as you're doing it, right? When we're sleeping, we're not like having fun and we're aware of it. We're asleep.
But it's
hard, I think, sometimes to spend money on a mattress that you're unconscious for. Right? A car you're consciously enjoying. So I get it. I get where the expense can come in. He says, make sure that you're getting a mattress that's aiding and adding to your health and not taking away from it. There's, if you look online, there's lots of different types of mattresses you can look into. I've heard of one called Nectar by Resident Bed. So the type of bed I think is called Nectar. The bed company is Resident Bed, and the mattress is $1,500. I have no idea how that compares to the standard sleep number mattress or whatever. But
he was talking about $4,500
mattress. And even $4,500?
Yeah.
Is that the standard for mattresses?
Well, no, for the mattress.
Oh, for like sleep number.
No, for the mattress that he suggested.
The one that he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's expensive.
It is
$100. Yeah.
But not as expensive as a car. Right?
She's freezing up. Uh-oh. I missed it. Okay. So they're not cheap, that's for sure. But there are ways that you can, if you can't afford a new mattress right now, what could you do with pillows, better bedding, right? Sheets that are cool or feel comfortable for you. That the big thing is that you feel comfortable as you're falling asleep and that you feel like your neck, your spine, your body is supported. You're not snoring or having a hard time breathing with how your neck is pinched up. So look into that. But one thing he does mention in the chapter that I find interesting that I never would have thought of, maybe I'm just not that great of a parent, but the mattress that your kids sleep on, right? Or your babies. How old is the crib mattress? I never thought about that. Like some people hold on to cribs and crib mattresses for decades and they pass it down to generations, but these things break down. And so over the years, what kind of toxicity has built up in this mattress from its breaking down process? Yeah. Right. I don't know a whole lot about that, but it's worth looking into. And when you're in doubt, can you get a brand new one? So anything else to add, Dr. Gilbert?
Very interesting.
What would you add?
I'm going to buy my mattress. No,
all
I'm
right.
going to,
let me just flip through the pages of this really quick, see if I'm missing anything.
I don't think so. I think you're good. I think it was good. Very good. This is great.
I love how he talks about the reasons. Here's some of the few things that are affected by your sleeping position. So if you're wondering, why should I care about this? Here's a couple of reasons. Maybe this will resonate with you. Better blood flow to your brain, stability of your spine, hormone production, joint and ligament integrity, oxygen supply and efficient breathing, muscular function and healing, heart function and blood pressure, digestion and cellular metabolism.
So many things.
Yeah, that's a lot of reasons.
Yeah, right.
To sleep well.
Yes.
And to not just be thinking about your sleep hygiene and all the things we've been talking about so far, but now we've added, what about the mattress? What's going on with your mattress?
Your mattress.
So that's all I've got for you. Let's see. Let me share with you what's for dinner. I don't know if Dr. Gilbert is going to be able to mime what's for dinner, if she's having a fish or if she's having cow. I know she's eating salad, so like a little rabbit. Okay, I know she's eating lots of greens. Is she eating a carrot? Or is she eating? Oh my goodness. Let's see. What am I having for dinner? Oh, remember last week I told you about the corn chowder, the plant-based corn chowder I was going to make. Well, turns out I was missing a few recipes, so I had to change it up, and I went with a different type of soup. Now tonight I'm making corn chowder. So that's what's for dinner for me this week. But I've been really having fun making, again, my big giant salad, and just I can. Yesterday I fried up some strips of tofu on top of my salad for lunch, so that the tofu was warm, but the salad of course is cold. And there's something about a warm protein source on top that is nice on a cold salad. And then lots of sauerkraut and edamame.
Yeah, I agree.
Peas and hemp seeds, and then all the veggies, and it just becomes this glorious, beautiful, colorful thing. And I know you've talked about that a lot, Dr. Gilbert, loving the beauty and the color of the food you're eating.
Right. Yeah, definitely. All right.
So that's all we have for you. Today, we we hope you enjoyed this rendition of Dr. Gilbert miming and me flying solo. But I hope you learned something, or at least was encouraged or got you curious. The best thing we can do is just get you thinking and wondering about your own sleep and your own mattress and what changes you could make. So until next week, have a great week, everybody. Sleep well, and we'll see you on the flip side. Bye, Dr. Gilbert. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.